I am very uncomfortable standing or listening to or being a part of a fan group that is a global group. And when I say global group, I mean there has to be a black girl in there because it just wouldn't be very global. But I've always loved music and musical girl groups. Like my mother was a huge fan of TLC, so we would always listen to TLC as well as Escape. Escape is really really good too. And on top of that, Destiny's Child. Hey, I love a good Bugaboo. I love a good Say My Motherfucking Name. Those girls taught me how to pose, how to be cute or whatever. And now, but my era of girl groups would have to be it was actually the Pussycat Dolls. Like I was really young, but I remember seeing them. I remember seeing the Pussycat Dolls. Pussycat Dolls, Fifth Harmony, OMG Girls, Play. I remember seeing Play. There's these British girls too. I completely forgot their names, but y'all should know who I'm talking about. Y'all should know who I'm talking about. Like they were very. I remember being on my BlackBerry and like going on MySpace and seeing those girls and being on Tumblr and seeing those girls. They were very like, I gotta look those up. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Y'all, I cannot fucking find it, but what did I say? Y'all know what I said. Also Fifth Harmony. I love Little Mix. I love the hell out of Little Mix. And a couple of other groups. I wasn't really heavily into girl K-pop groups at that time. I didn't really get into girl K-pop groups until 2015. But I believe during 2010 through 2014, I was very familiar with fuck. Oh my god, how did I forget their name? Are you serious? My mind's going blank right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Which is crazy because I love CL as a solo artist. I just don't remember the group that she gave them. But 21, okay, yes, there. Sorry. I remember seeing them, and I also remember seeing Girls' Generation because they were so cute and they were so pink and bubbly and vibrant. And I remember seeing them on MTV, if I'm not. Also, Music Choice when it was okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm rambling too much, but y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, but global groups, I'm talking about global groups. But those ladies, there was another girl group that kind of got shut down. It was 2015-ish, I believe. That was when the Instagram dances were getting pretty popular. Anyways, but all of those girl groups that I mentioned, mostly Fifth Harmony, Little Mix, the Pussycat Dolls, also Black Swan was the first global K-pop group I knew of and I was introduced to. So those four ladies, excluding Cat's Eye, because I never got a chance to really be in the Cat's Eye fandom, and I'm certainly not going to be in it now. It's no shade. I think they're wonderful ladies. I think they're absolutely amazing and very talented. I just don't think that that's a safe space for my black ass to be in. But yeah, if a motherfucking gnarly come on, WAP, I got used to that song. Or if a touch come on, I love that song. Debut is my favorite song from those ladies from the group. So I think they're really well-rounded and talented girls. But like I said before, Fifth Harmony, Little Mix, Pussycat Dolls, Black Swan, excluding Cat's Eye. I'm gonna talk about Cat's Eye later. Those four groups, global girl groups, all had a black girl in them or a darker girl with African roots. I know Melody, what's her name, Melody? I think her name was Melody. Sorry, my mind. She was like mixed race. I think she was Latin and black, some type of I don't know if she was Mexican or not. I don't want to just say that, but I know for a fact she was like some type of mixed race with Latin and black, because she would like say it. She would like, I remember she would say it, or people would like question her a lot. Back then in those days, they used to do a whole bunch of like celebrity accounts or celebrity news channels where they would talk about mixed race celebrities. Do y'all remember that? Because that was when like the whole team light skin dark skin shit was going on, and I remember seeing a whole bunch of websites and a whole bunch of like pages of like celebrities, mixed race celebrities, who celebrities you don't know who are actually have black in them, that type of shit. I don't know. But yeah, her, Normani, first of all, the only monoracial woman besides Fatu, but Fatu's a K-pop group, so we're going to talk about the American global groups. Even though, well, Little Mix is not American, but Lei Ann, she was biracial. Anyways, I'm rambling too much. I don't think I can be in a fandom of global girl groups anymore, simply because of the heavy racism and the colorism and just the total mistreatment and disregard for black people and these groups. Like I mentioned before, even the mixed race girls, even the lighter skin girls, you know, they would like say like, yeah, this is not it. They came out and they said like this group was not it. There was a lot of racism behind the scenes. I think Lei Ann talked about it too. I think she released like some type of documentary or some type of like short film on that. I remember seeing her on YouTube explaining like some things. It was like a while ago. My brain, I don't know. I was on YouTube as a child. Like, I should have not been. Anyways, her saying like, yeah, people used to like say this to me, and it's crazy to me because like these are coming from, excluding Normani and Fatu, these are coming from women who do not look like me, women who do not look like the average monoracial black American woman. You understand what I'm saying? Or black person in general. So the fact that these women have those types of experiences and came out with like, yeah, this shit was not, it's just kind of, it's not mind-blowing to me. It's not crazy in any kind of way. It just makes me realize that like my black ass should not be in this fandom. And on top of that, the fandom I remember the fandom being so horrible to Normani and Melody. Because a lot of people used to be like, yeah, this is, I remember seeing with the Pussycat Dolls, like, Melody is too urban, Melody sounds too black, she should not be on the track, or she should not be singing like that, she should be, I'm just like, this bitch can sing her ass off, you know what I'm saying? It was just really weird, but to me, Nicole and her kind of sound the same. It's just Nicole's a bit more stable, no shade. Like, Melody, she's a powerhouse. Like, she really is a powerhouse. She's a great singer. And, Normani, I vividly remember like going on Tumblr or going on Twitter and seeing people constantly talk about Normani's hair, her skin, her makeup, because her makeup used to be, no shade, her makeup used to be a bit pasty and like not put together because they didn't have no black people working on her hair, they didn't have no black people working on her makeup, you know what I'm saying? So Normani is a beautiful girl, period. She's so gorgeous. Her facial features are so very even to her face and her body and the way her symmetry is set up. And she's really gorgeous. And she has amazing, beautiful, amazing, gorgeous skin. Beautiful black skin. Oh, goddess. But I remember the fandom being so incredibly racist and just doing the most with her. And I remember seeing this from black men and older black women on Twitter, and they would constantly go at her hair, constantly go at her makeup. And I remember these girls are teenagers at this time, right? And I think I was like 7 or 8 or I don't know. So I'm seeing that shit. I'm like, what the hell? Because I got the same texture she got. Like, you know, I'm like, what's going on? So that was something to see. And now with Fatu, because she's K-pop, but she's still global, right? So I think I got introduced to her in 2017, late 2016, early 2017, because that was around the time. Was that around? I don't know if that was around the time the lighter skin girl who was mixed race woman, the biracial woman, Alex, she was in Rania. She was in Rania, and she actually came out and was like, sorry, I'm fixing my nose cuff here. It keeps like, okay. She was like, yeah, these people are racist as hell, and da 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 da. And I was like, damn, girl. So I think they ended up replacing her, like changing the group out, and then Fatu I came in. And when I tell you Fatu ran that motherfucking set, she really did she ate her time up. I think she's still in the group. I think they're just putting her, she's on hiatus right now. It's some crazy management shit going on. That's for another day to talk about, but she really did eat down. And I remember when she had came out, she had actually got a strong support system from I think she's from some European country, but I forget what her roots are. So let me hurry up and look that up. I don't know if she's Swiss or German or something. She's Belgian. Okay, I knew she was Senegalese, but I forgot that she was Belgian. So she got a lot of support from her Senegalese community. And of course, the Black American community. I remember seeing a lot of Black American ladies like myself being like, that's a black girl, be right back, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. But I also remember like the fierce hate that she got when she first started, when she first had entered the group. But because she was so talented, and so like, she was really talented during her debut in the group. So I think that's why she got a strong support system in Korea despite all the racism. And she had strong support system from her own community too. So that was a plus. But yeah, she had came out in a documentary and was like, yeah. And I remember seeing the fans too. Like there was another member in there whose name I will not say, who was very racist to her. They released a whole documentary about it, and like it was like a whole Twitter thing. There's plenty of videos for you to watch about that. And I was like, damn, like, and it's from global group. So it was like a lady from Brazil. It was somebody, I think it was 2 Koreans, a Brazilian, and Fatu. I'm like, girl, you Brazilian. There's a hella black people out there. You know what I'm saying? There's hella black people with dark skin in Brazil. There's like the population of Brazil's like blackness from what I've seen and like watching videos of people just be out there. It is really wide. Like, so it was crazy to me that she had did all that bullshit. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? You would think being a POC you would stick together, right? But that was certainly not the case with her. But yeah, so that was like, damn, it was crazy to see. I noticed that when it came to this third change up, I think there was a third member change up. It was first the ladies, I think it was 4 or 5 Korean women with Alex, because she would be the rapper. She wouldn't even be on the performances, which is crazy to me. And then it was Fatu and some of the members, and then the Brazilian. And then now it's Fatu, Nivi, Shreya, and Gabby. I love Gabby. She is my bias. No, shit. They're really all my bias. I really do like them. So that was on their third lineup, I think. I don't know, girl. I don't got notes. And yeah, and the fandom was kind of like, it grew. It certainly did grow. And I've noticed since that third member lineup, they've gotten a lot of good review. I don't know how to explain it with that, because a lot of people thought they were just gonna fall downhill once the other 2 Korean members were out of the group. Like, everybody was like, oh, no more Korean members, y'all should just give up. No more Korean members, y'all are like trash, what are y'all gonna do now? Like, it was like they really made it seem like Fatu wasn't a good artist, or she couldn't like do anything because she had to rely on the Korean members, you know what I'm saying? But nope, psych. And they're doing pretty well now. Fatu is still on high. I just rambled too much. I think you understand what I'm saying. The fandom is pretty toxic when it comes to global girl groups, especially when it comes to global girl groups when it's black women in them or darker skinned women in them, but especially when it comes to black women. So, cat's eye situation. I'm not surprised because, like as I said before, Fifth Harmony, Little Mix, Black Swan, it's a repeated thing. It's like a repeated thing. This is what they keep saying that's happening in these groups, and this is nothing's changing. Like literally nothing is changing. So that's why I feel very uncomfortable as a black American woman, with black parents, with black grandparents, with black American great parents, you know what I'm saying? Since that boat first stopped in America, I've been here since. My family been here since. So I'm uncomfortable because I see the fandom being incredibly racist to the one fully black girl or African girl or girl who's kind of black but or biracial or something. And not only that, like I get the fandom, but when they come out and they say, yeah, actually the producers, actually my members, actually it's like literally everybody is like, oh nah, I get so uncomfortable because it's just like, when are we gonna win? When are black women gonna be okay with their workplace? It's bad enough in regularly, like regular jobs, you know, we have to deal with people who discriminate against us, people who judge us, people who heavily watch over us just to see the littlest thing that we try to do and just instantly snap at us, you know what I'm saying, if we do something wrong or if we get a bit of irritation from them hounding us all the fucking time, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be in any more fandoms with global girl groups when it comes to black women being in them. I just can't do it anymore. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like it's safe. I don't want to spend my money on no albums, and y'all over here calling my sister you know what I'm saying, before y'all even recorded the song so that I'm listening to, perhaps, possibly, I don't know, I'm just saying, maybe, I don't know, assumptions. Wendy Williams, thank you. So that's how I feel about it. I love a good cat and mouse. I love a good work from home. I love a good black magic. And I love a good debut. So if the song comes on, like, I listen to it, I'll vibe with it. As far as me buying CDs, buying albums, being in the group, tweeting, adding, buying something that they're sponsoring, I can't do that shit no more. It's just a time waster. Because it's just like, you don't care for the black people in the group, you don't care for the black people supporting your group, you don't care for the black community, you only care for the black dollar. Like, that's weird to me. But I just rambled bad. Anyways, that's my take on that. Y'all have a good day now. It didn't pause or stop. Y'all have a good day.